I wanted to do drifting stuff. One of which was, I was using this car a couple of days ago, and it got me really into drifting again, because it is just, you know what, actually it was probably about 2 weeks ago. But still, this car has always stuck with me as being surprisingly really good at drifting. The other reason is I've got it set up on my sim rig right now, and I will disclose, it was given to me, so MOZA gave this to me to do a bit of a, hey, have a look at this sort of thing. I did upgrade from a cheapo Amazon one for this particular thing. The cheaper Amazon ones are very cheap, so we're gonna go over a little bit whether I think that the upgrade was worth it or not. As I did that, it actually just failed again. But we'll go over that in a bit later. But this is the new handbrake we got. So we're going to be doing a few different things. One, we're going to be making an incredibly driftable car, like maybe this. And two, trying out that new handbrake and seeing whether it's actually any good. I do like getting free things. Is my microphone working? Yeah, so why are we talking about my mic? Oh, I bet when I hit the cam button it didn't unmute me. Alright, how much did you miss? $200 for a metal stick? Kinda. The cheap ones are about 100. Okay, let me go over it again. No, I would have shown you this already. Yeah, so this is what I did have. Mine is kind of this one, I think. So like 100 to 160. Whereas you can get the really cheap ones for about $71. I think I saw one that was cheaper, but I don't know where I went. But we're going to be trying out this one to see if I get any better results. To put it this way, I've had this thing for years. I've used it once and never again. So comes down to whether I think I can actually get used to using a handbrake even. It's just, I don't know. I like making drift cars. I like drifting IRL. Not great at it. So yeah, I have a Stream Deck here, and when I went from the intro scene to the camera scene, I didn't have the Stream Deck set up to also unmute me. So that was just me being an idiot. It was basically me saying hello. I like this car. It's reminded me to get into drifting. And then I also, not long afterwards, got told by MOZA, hey, do you want some free stuff? And I was like, hell yeah. Has my day been? It's midday. It's barely even started. Like, I watched a few videos, and I was watching this one before my stream went live. But yeah, so let me show you this one quickly. We're not going to hop into the sim rig for this one, because this is not what the video is about today. But we're going to see that, like, skinny little ass tires, not great suspension, not great chassis. How much does this weigh? It weighs 1,500 kilos. I think it has, hold on, how much power? It has 171 kilowatts, which is about 220 horsepower. But this mother trucker drifts so well. I don't have any audio. Hold on. Really wanted to be on 69% volume there. Alright, so here we go. Coming into the corner. Okay, I overcooked it just a little bit there, but you get the idea. Super easy to drift. Now, why is that exactly with this particular car? There's nothing tricky under the hood here. The only thing I did do was fix up the collision mesh, so then you could have a vehicle parked on the back of it quite easily. Other than that, it's all bog stock standard automation stuff. I don't even think I have an animated wheel. Yeah, I don't even have an interior camera. But as you can see, no animated wheel. This is before I knew how to do most modding. I did make the body myself to go into automation. But what it is a short wheelbase is good for rotation of a vehicle. But it's got a ginormous moment of inertia with the like massive overhangs here, meaning that once it starts to go sideways, it's going to do it nice and slowly. So it easily will rotate, but it'll do it nice and slowly, making this the perfect drift car. Can it slide without throttle though? It's got such little power, it doesn't matter. Was that, yep, good, alright. So let's do it without power oversteer, because we got a bit of inertia drift going on here. Hold on. Give me a second. It does need a little bit of help. I don't know if I've ever tried to drift a car without throttle at all though. Let's give it a try. Yeah, it can still drift. Anyway, you get the idea. I just realized how stupid of a question it was to can it slide without drift though. I think what you mean is like a non-power slide, which is not what I did anyway. I did an inertia drift into a power slide, which is what you have to do a proper drifting. Big blue slider. This was called the Blue Wonder. And if you don't know much about this, you know what? I didn't actually bring up anything for this. Nope. Here we go. Basically, this car on the back here and this carrying vehicle, the same vehicle underneath. They didn't want to have a pit crew, so what they did is they took their race car, turned it into a tow vehicle that could go incredibly fast on the O-Bahns, and then would just take the vehicle back to their factory in between races. Which is wild that they basically did this. It would have been so dangerous. This would have been heavy duty cross-ply tires as opposed to the more sportier cross-ply tires. So much weight, but yet still that massive amount of power. I think it's absolutely phenomenal that they used this thing. Then in 1955, they pulled out of racing due to their big accident that they had with Jaguar and whatnot, and had the most deadly accident in racing ever. I think it was 85 people were killed. That's a lot of people. Anyway, the car didn't crash. That was a completely different car than what's on the back here. I don't actually know which car it was that crashed, but yeah, that pulled Mercedes out of racing for a long time. This car ended up, I think there was two of them. One of them got dismantled, and then the other one just kind of rusted away and became decrepit. And then I think they went into like a whole thing to remake it not too long ago. Should have raced the blue pill thing? I don't know what that means. I'm more of a red pill person myself. Anyway, I'm going to be using this body again because it's phenomenal. I might not actually have it downloaded. I have automation open. I think I have to close it. And we're gonna be fudging it a little bit here. You wouldn't normally drift this car in real life, but I wanna. Workshop files. Let's go get Das Blue Wonder. Here we go. Subscribe. Am I subscribed to everything here? Probably not. Whatever, it's fine. All right. Let's open up automation and start the build part of it. Just bring the cab further back. Okay, Vita Omega 13. They wanted to keep everything as close to the race car as possible. And that meant keeping the wheelbase, because that's how they set it up to handle. This is what is called a cab forward. Now, I've already explained as to why we're using it as a cab forward, and we're not just going to go with a van with like no overhangs. The problem with the truck was you could only drive it well with the other car in the back. It was Very nose heavy without a load. I would imagine. But automation doesn't work that way, so we're cheesing it. So let's go mod body, shorter wheelbase-ish. I don't remember what it was. Let's go blue. Mercedes Blue Wonder. Why is it not here? Damn it. No, it's not showing up. Body type. I think it's probably a utility. We'll go with that. Do we have... Okay. It's gonna be an old one. Don't tell me I didn't update it for the latest thing. Is my stream already ruined because I don't have the vehicle? I don't have the vehicle body. Oh, I did not prep for this stream properly, did I? Oh no. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. Well, hold on. Can I go back? I can. What version is this for? No, this is for the right version. It's for 427. Wouldn't you want a longer wheelbase due to better stability? Aha! No Nexus. I've already talked about that. The magic of this is it has the short wheelbase, which is a short wheelbase is good for initiating drift. But this body has a large moment of inertia by having large overhangs. And what that means is it becomes easy to rotate, but easy to control because it's quite slow on its rotation. We're cheating a little bit here. Let's see. Where the fudge stick is it? What is happening? I mean, it was there, right? Sorry for the request, but no. Alright, let's go ahead. Let's see if I can't find. I'm not going to show you my working files. Blue, but no. Blue Wonder. Version 4, Windows, no edit, automation, game, mod. Blue Wonder. Good, okay. How do I... Where do automation mods go again? I can't remember. It'd be under... It's been so long since I've modified automation. Does anybody remember where to, like, when you're making mods? Automation has a history of it when it comes to mods at times. No clue why. No. Automation game. Mods! Here we go. Okay. Blue Wonder is in. Local updata automation game. Windows, no editor. Okay, let's try this again, shall we? Hopefully this time it'll be forced to be in my game. So, body type. It's one of these. You know what? I might have had the wheelbase wrong. That might have been why I was having a problem. Let's get rid of standard bodies. All right, let's have a... Hey, there it is. 3 meters long. I had the wheelbase wrong. I am an idiot. So that was the problem. Not automation. You know what? We're going to keep this modern. We're going to make this super modern. And then we're going to go... Oh, we want the large moment of inertia. So we're going to go with, like, aluminium. It's fine. Space frame. You know what? We'll make this like an actual drift car. It's going to be a fiberglass body on a space frame with... What sort of chassis? Steel is the cheapest and easiest. Let's just go with that. Front longitudinal. Double wishbone. Double wishbone. This is a kit car now. It's basically what we're making. And I'm going to put a big engine in it. I'm thinking something like an LS3. Do I have an LS3? I have LS1. Is that the only engine I have? Or is that the only engine that fits? That's not right. Oh. I've got to search. Okay, so that is an LS1. I thought I had an LS3 here. Huh. Let's go engine name. EF G LS1 LS1. No LS anything else. Damn it. All right, let's just go with a. We're gonna go with a big ass V8. Wait, what's happened? What the hell? Great, automation is bugged out. All right, let's go new project again. There we go. We're gonna go a big ass V8. It's gonna be made out of cast, no, probably not cast iron. That would make it too front heavy. Let's go aluminium billet, dual overhead cam. No, you know what? I want a push rod. I don't know why I want a push rod. I just want an LT3. Is that a thing that I had? Anyway, let's go forged, 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 harmonic dampener. There's going to be a bit of a lazy engine. It's not going to rev too high. I'm thinking I'm going to go like maybe 6,500 RPM. And it's going to be naturally aspirated. Unless there's superchargers yet. Nope, they have not put in superchargers yet. Injection, direct injection. Let's go a single plenum. Let's stick on a variable. That is one hell of a manifold. That is too much. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Performance one. We're going to run this on ethanol. So we can run like an E85. Tubular exhaust. And nothing there. 183 kilowatts? Wait, how big is this engine? It's only 4 liter? Nah, it needs to be much bigger than that. I'm going to go something like a 6 liter, I think. There we go. 6.5 liters. I think we need stronger valves. There we go. Decent amount of torque, decent amount of power. Our pistons and conrods are failing. I think we might have to go forged light. Okay. These are good numbers. Get a little bit more cam in there. Valves are good. Compression ratio. Oh, it loves that compression. It loves to be compressed. All right, let's see what happens with the exhaust. We're at 2 inches. Apparently, it likes being at 2 inches. Yeah, I do think that supercharger is going to be pretty freaking awesome. Okay, nice broad power band. Bringing the torque back down nice and early. So that way if we fall out of the power band, it's still good. Wow, we are not getting a lot of power out of this, are we? I don't want to play with quality sliders. I think it's got 14 compression ratio. And it only wants a 2-inch exhaust. Automation, seriously, hold on. Let's go like a normal exhaust. Okay, what would they normally want? Okay, with restrictions it wants 3 1/4, which is actually a little bit more realistic. Okay, nothing wants 2 inches. Wants less than 2 inches. It wants a 1.75 millimeter inch. 1.75 inch exhaust. That is not 1.75. That is way bigger than what it's meant to be. This is looking like a fun engine, though. Yeah? Wait, what did we go with injection? We did go direct injection. Probably should bring that back to multi-point, shouldn't we? Remember for 10 months? No size shaming, please. I'm sorry, sauerkraut. But thank you for becoming, for continuing your channel membership. 10 months. I really should update it because they did give me the option to have more denotions of how long people have been channel members. I'm thinking variable valve timing is not unrealistic to grab from an engine. Let's go blue for the name of the vehicle, Drifter, and then this is going to be 6500. Wait, no. Big V8 6500 NA for no supercharger on this thing. All right, 347 kilowatts, which is about 480 horsepower, I think. Somewhere around there. Maybe less than that. Maybe 460. And then 600 newton meters of torque. I don't know what that is in foot-pounds. That is such a weird one. Or pound-feet. I can never remember which one it is. It's so confusing. I can make a hover car. Already done that. I've done that a few times. You're still a freshie. Let's go rear-wheel drive. Okay, so I have said this many a times, and everybody knows it intuitively. All-wheel drive is so much easier to drift in BeamNG, but I feel that is cheating, so we're not going to do that. Going to go with a manual, a 5-speed, I think. Bring that top speed down just to... Yeah, we'll leave it basic. I'm going to go a clutched race LSD. That way I can go to the welded one if I so choose to later on. Give me a second. There's a distracting flashing light in the corner of my vision, which is my microphone illuminating when it's being in use, sort of thing. And my ADD wouldn't let me go on with it. So, tires. I think we're going to create a few different exports of this as we go to find out what's going to be best there. The previous drift car that we had very rudimentary cross bias ply tires, where I think something more like a soft slick might do us better. So I'm thinking something like 275s. Is that too big? Maybe let's go 235s. And we'll start with that, and we'll adjust from there. Wheels, alloy. Am I not hearing anything from the game? No, I do hear. Brakes, vented, 2. Do we want bigger wheels and tires? Wider tires in the front? We will see how it goes. How about make the big jet engine from the Interceptor? I'm not gonna... No, we're good without doing jet stuff. I don't take requests, by the way, as well. 2 pistons. I think we might increase to like 17s. 16s? Yeah, let's go to 16s. So we can have slightly bigger brakes. Because automation's brakes do tend to cook a little bit. Under tray, let's go none on that. Some brake airflow. Let's bring up the overall airflow because drifting does overheat vehicles. Basic. Race. No, infotainment. Try to keep that weight nice and low-ish. Give me a second. My ADD is kicking in really hard. Now the secondary screen that has OBS on it is killing me. There we go. Now it's made it smaller. 255s, we'll see. Less grip in the back, we will see. We don't know the balance of the vehicle yet. The engine is here. The engine is not up here. So as you can see, that's where it sits. That's the engine compartment. That is the bonnet right there. I need to redo this model. This model is terrible. I remember it also being like hyper, really high poly count. Like an embarrassingly high poly count. Have I still got... That's... Nope. Hold on. Blue Wonder. Let's see what the poly count in this is. So, I'll put it to you this way. beamng cars are usually about 60-ish thousand. Automation cars are usually about 120,000. But this is before any fixtures are put on. $58,000 without any fixtures already. I was not good at modeling back then. I'm not good at it now, but I am better. Anyway, moving on. Hydraulic, sure, I don't care. No ABS, no safety, because who needs that? We're drifting. It's already safe enough as it is. And then some things like that. Handling looks okay. Let's hit Sport to start with. And drop it on its spike. Okay, we're not actually getting a bad thing here. It is on the oversteer side, so it might be a little bit tricky to control, but we'll give it a try. The Cybertruck. This is, yeah, this vehicle is the antithesis of the Cybertruck. Goofy R body. This is a real vehicle from real life. Now, this is based on the Blue Wonder, and we put blue in the name, so obviously I'm going to make it black. That works for me. What else do we have paintable here, right? Tray. Perfect. Do we go with that? Wait, can we make it transparent? That extendable. Is there anything else here? Hey, Caleb W coming in with 15 Canadian dollars.
From one low dollar to another, hope you can get at least a couple coffees with this, haha. Always loved your content since like 2020, cool to see you grow. Smile.
Thank you very much, Caleb. Very much appreciated. You've been around since 2020. That's wild. 4 years I've been like running this YouTube properly. And then to see Grog, entertaining as hell guy. I am so jealous of the fact that that guy is growing so goddamn fast. He's nearly overtaken me, and he's only been like running his current channel for like a couple of months, it feels like. Guy is absolutely amazing. Anyway, I have an idea. Wait, no. I'm gonna go even lazier on the idea. Because I made a mod. Here we go, Ute tray. Now I could get this in like multiple different pieces. But no. No thank you. Good, that's in the center. And then right there. How lazy am I? There we go. We have ourselves a Ute tray. It is now a Ute. That's great, right? Do we want you? I don't think we want you, do we? Yeah, you'd punch into the cabin. We have now made the Blue Wonder Ute. Got a little bit of intrusion there, huh? Now, There is a proper mod for this, and I should probably actually use it. The problem is I can never find it every single goddamn time. Here we go. We got like ute tray bits, which we could use. But I don't want to. Hey, next is 24 months. God, that is a long time. Who's better when it comes to building shitpost level mods, Grog or Phil? Grog. I don't like to do lol random sort of stuff. It doesn't fit with my personality, I feel. Every time I've tried to do it, one, the video's flopped, and two, it just didn't feel genuine. I like trolling people, so I like to do those sorts of ones, like the, what was it? It was... That's right, it was the camper van. The RV one where I got people in to be like, hey, have a look at my car, and then had the GNX right in front of them, and then move the camper van and have them go, what the hell? Let's all donate to Vil to boost his algorithm. You don't have to donate to do that, but liking would help. We got 24 likes at the moment. Alright, that is flush. I'm not going to do this properly. I am too lazy for that. What we can, however, do is I'm going to go back to that mod and see if there's something I can put in to cover up the stuff in the back of the ute here. No, not by the looks of it. But there is this. Nope, that was the wrong one. This. We got some like tool tray stuff. So, mirror that? Perfect. Alright, and then we'll just kind of stretch this out a little bit. And then it looks like it's meant to be there. It almost doesn't look shoddy. Mini TV series 2, Phil? Wait, what are we talking about? I love Grog. I had him in one of my videos. I could tell that when I brought him in, he was not used to doing collabs. But he was still fun. He was nice to talk to. But yeah, that guy's going to overtake me and go to the moon way before I do. You need mod making expertise. Have you ever done boost by RPM or boost by speed? That wouldn't be too hard to control in Lua. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's a little bit of a vague question you've given me. Now, taillights. Grab something like you, nice and simple, that are similar to the real thing. This is a kit car. So when you have like a really super high poly mod, sometimes it'll struggle to... Wait, what's it doing? What the hell? Is it back to front? What is happening? I think... Nope, okay, it didn't crash. Kinda crashed. It is having a hell of a time. Any day now. Yep, it's broken. I don't know what is happening there. That is unusual. And deleting it takes forever. Let's go around one and see how that works. Okay, you know that one works. Alright, let's go with that. Now, the chassis is poking through. So let's go. Basic chassis. Good. That doesn't look like it's popping through. Let's go. God damn. All of the donations today. Hey Phil, when do you want to start with that Rigs of Rod mod off? I don't know. That is something which is I'm gonna have to build up motivation to do it, because I don't think that that's going to be a stream thing, which means I have to get back into video making, which is not on my radar right now. I'm not sure what the future of my channel is right now. I am so goddamn burnt out. What I might do is change up my content entirely. It'll still be modding stuff, it'll just the videos will be done differently. So we'll see how that goes. Okay. Got the exhaust pipes. Automation's exhausts. So weird. 50k videos come. Oh, frick. I forgot to record it again. Oh my god, my brain is like so burnt out on content making. I feel so bad. I've been promising that one for a while. It'll come. It'll come eventually. Let's try white. Does black and white tires? Yeah, I think black and white tires does look pretty good. I'm thinking we're going to need to offset our wheels to be nice and flush. Like a Sheila that's been complimented at a bar. I'm joking. Get it flush, like flush cheeks. I'm from a different era. Alright, that works for me. Use ATS Classic Wheel. This is, yes, based on the Mercedes. Sorry, I was reading the things there. I'm dyslexic, so I don't like to read out loud. Let's go ahead, find an appropriate grill. That should be good. Let's make it a little bit deeper. Then we have an inset grill section to fill it in. Good, we'll grab you. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. And then we'll run just the chrome stuff. Like that. Except the edges suck. Alright. Screw it. Alright, that'll do. I don't remember what the front grille looks like. I don't think it matters too much. That's no good. Perfect. Alright, no, let's make that deeper. Yeah, I like that. Alright, headlight time. We have headlights with triangles on them. I like the idea of these headlights. Automation is like probably roasting my computer right now, going like, why is there so many polygons? Because it's acting basically as a collision mesh, like every single triangle on here, and automation is heavy on that, and it's, oh boy. Make it look like a Mini Cooper in the front? Wait, what does the front of a Mini Cooper look like? I don't remember what to call this, the original one. I suppose they do have a bumper. And then kind of a half circle grille. I think we could do that. All right, let's grab a very basic bumper. It doesn't really go around, but that's because there's like no gap to the front wheels. Let's give this a try though. Let's go a 3%er. That works. Now, half round front grille. That's close, but it is too angular. We want something nice and soft. I hate it when the automation's picture taker doesn't get the whole fixture in the screen. It sucks. That's close still, once again, not a half round. Is there anything like it? There's this, which is actually quite close, and I could chrome the rim on it as well. That... What is this like? No, it does have a chrome lip on it. This is pretty close as well. I think this might work. Then we'll make this body colored like it is for the Mini. Except it's a little bit hard to tell. Close enough. It's got the oaf. Yeah, they do that. Let's go ahead, get ourselves a little indicator. There we go. Basically a Mini. Perfect. It's a one-to-one replica of a Mini. Small little windshield wipers. We'll get to that in a bit. Mirrors. What do they have? No mirrors. I think that's a later one. Because wasn't this car made for like 40 years? Didn't it start in like the 60s and run until the 90s? Something like that? So, it started in an era pre-mirrors. But, since this is meant to be a kit car, it's meant to be a more modern vehicle, meaning it is meant to reach modern regulations. So, here we go. We got one that's got a bullet-style mirror. We do have that. It's in here somewhere. There's actually a bunch in here. This is the one I saw. Pretty sure that's the one. And it is black. It is not per se body color. I think we're going to go like a soft plastic though. I do like the contrast between the glossy black paint and the matte black plastic. The Mini stuck around. The Mini had been around for a long time. What's my favorite snack? Metwurst? I have a German heritage, so I do like me some Metwurst. Alright, is there anything on the lower valence? Not really. Though, some of them do have the vertical parts on the bumper, and then we got like a weird thing out to the side that I don't think I've ever noticed before. We do have these. Close. Yeah, that'll do. Then we have a 3D tube that I think will be close to what we want, without having to use like many different fixtures. Or I'm wrong. No, here we go. Pressing all the wrong buttons. Here we go. Then chrome. Okay. That is 100% a mini on the front. The rest of it too. Perfect. 1956 to 80s roughly. Wait, no. It was made into the thousands. Yes, it was. 2006. Nice spot there. I've completely forgot that it was. I think it was being made in Japan. I'm going to do an inset on these wheels maybe. I like the idea of maybe going... What about like a red? Dark red? Ooh. Ooh, that looks nice. I like that. What about a yellow? No. Orange? I mean, I do like it, but no. Blue? Nah, I like a dark red. Bright red? Pink. That looks good. Because this sort of red was common on like the sports sort of wheel, I think in the 60s. A little bit anachronistic, but I like it. That's doing it for me. Is it doing it for you guys? It kind of feels like that era. So we might also go a rim on this as well. Do we have just the rim? We do have just the rim. I think that might be a little bit too much red. I think if I didn't have this inner part as well, and only like these trapezoids, that'd be great. But there's a little too much red, so I think we're gonna go with that. Dark red is the move for sure. Yeah, I think so. I think that looks good, right? Okay. Stick on a place here for a rear number plate. Okay, it's having a little bit of a weird dealio here, where it's not cutting out properly. Weird. She'll be right. I'm not actually going to be running a double plate anyway. Hey, what if I make it wider? Will that help? It's pretty hard to see. Yeah, no, that doesn't help. Alright, whatever. Oop. Let's get a door handle on here. Something nice and good for catching pedestrians on and then ripping them away. There's a reason why we don't use these sorts of door handles no more. Let's make the windows see-throughable. And we'll do an interior now. I can never remember, like there's one of these that I really like more than the other. So we got this, which is what we're gonna approximately use, except it's got like a round bow at the front, and I don't like that. That's kind of the one we want, except we want it with, okay, we can't do that. Yeah, this is the one we're gonna use. Good. As always, this sort of stuff is usually carpet, which is great because that's where the feet go, and carpet doesn't last very long, gotta be honest. Then we're gonna fill in the gap at the back. By doing this, basically. You will also be a carpet. And then get you to touch tips. Whatever, that'll do. Dash. I want an animated wheel, so we're gonna go with some generic dash stuff. Gotta keep it nice and basic. And there is actually a manufacturer of dashes that basically make this dash right here. And for the longest time, like a lot of small supercar manufacturers used it as their like default dash sort of thing. It was Rather wild that so many cars used this dash. Unfortunately, it doesn't really fit. Because this used to have, a very... What do you call it? Flush. That just doesn't work. Alright, we do have another usable dash option from here. And this one is also quite flush. Ooh, when high poly meets high poly. Nope, doesn't want it. Hold on. Yep, nope, there we go. Will this fit in here? Kinda, sorta. But not really. That's atrocious. Is there a different one? I know there was 2 versions of this mod, basically. Okay, that's doing better. We will fill in the gap a little bit later. Actually, you know what? That's pretty darn close already. Okay, we'll go with that. Then, basic door cards. That's the wrong thing. Where are door cards? Here we go, door cards. Flat door card. I'm liking this song. I don't know what it is, but it's making me feel motivated. Perfect. Good. That grill is really poking through, but you know what? It's fine. Now, seats. Let's go with a nice vintage seat. Oh, you know what? No, we're going to go a more modern race seat. There is good, nice modern race seats here. Let's go with this one. Though we do want the seatbelt holes in there. It's going to be correct side drive. Just to make life that little bit easier. I like also the fact that the mod that this dash is also the right side. Yep, that is correct. Fantastic. The maker of that mod, you're brilliant. I love you. Alright. Steering wheel. We got the vintage steering wheels. No airbag because that would be safe. And we don't do that here at Filmman Incorporated. I think it's something nice like this. Terrible for drifting. But also, who cares? Let's go a nice enamel black. So we're going to go a new material. It's going to be plastic. Lots of bumpiness. Lots of size in the bumpiness. But then the roughness is down. So it looks like an enamel paint. Love it. Now, should I make this out of steel? So then that way, if you're ever, like, a little bit complacent whilst getting into the vehicle or whatnot, you'll lovely, like, sear and burn your hand and attach it, like you'll burn weld your hand skin to it. I think that is perfect and exactly what we want. Because sometimes you just have to be one with your car. If you haven't welded yourself to a car before, then you're missing out. It's one of those things you really have to experience. If you haven't quite figured it out, I used to do it all the time. because our family had a ute with this sort of like no cabin space sort of situation. The sun, the Australian sun, would come right down onto the like fake leather seats, which would become searing hot. And sometimes you just can't wear pants, especially as a kid. You have to wear shorts. And then when you would go to sit down, just the underside of your leg, just that little bit that wasn't covered by the shorts, you stuck to that seat. It's welded you to it. It's pretty insane here how hot things get in the inside of a car. It is a genuine problem. It's not welding in the traditional sense, it's skin flesh welding via heat. Alright, we have our steering wheel. We're gonna get our code to animate said steering wheel. And it is prop number 19. Wow, we don't have many props on this, do we? I suppose we've got to save it because we've got so many polygons that we've got to have less polygons. Needs a wheel design in the middle that totally is a spike that gets impaled. Oh yeah, we're going to have like an impaling spike. Fantastic. Love the idea, but I don't think I'm going to do that. Fry an egg on that seat? You probably could get around to doing that, yes. You don't think the 2006 Mini had an airbag? I don't think that it would have been allowed without an airbag, but then again, 2006 is a long time ago. I don't really know. Good generic song, a bit of a country and modern. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of country music though, myself. Hey Phil, have you heard of Watch the Collector Car Feed on YouTube? Don't think so. No idea who they are. I'll have a look. What have we got left to do here? I don't think there's much to do, because this here will come out black. So I think it's all good. The gap's not going to be too noticeable from inside of the car. Let's just stick in things like a camera. That's not quite centralized there. That's about center. Yes, the dials are off, but we don't have much of a choice there. Interior can also be the same black as the outside, so that doesn't matter because they're one-sided materials. Unfortunately, I don't know why beamng devs haven't made materials two-sideable yet. So everything is the same material on both sides. Automation does it. It's got two sides to materials. We're going to change this. Oh, no, that already is. It just looked like chrome there for a second. I don't want really much chrome in here at all. I think we're good. Do we change the chrome here to like a black plastic? Let's have a quick check of that. You know what? I like it. That works. I don't know if it's going to work on the grill, though. We'll see. You know, I still do like it. I'm just not a big fan of chrome. I think sometimes it has its place and sometimes it just does not. Welcome, Kelton. I'm surprised for a 50s vehicle that there isn't a whole lot of chrome added onto this, but the Germans seem to know what they are doing. Used to, yes. Oh, I suppose they do now as well. It's just we don't know that what they're doing is just trying to scam us out of a lot of money. What wheel would you recommend for sim driving racing? That is a loaded question. The longevity is still to be seen, but I think the Camus C5, if you can buy one from a local distributor, is a good budget entry if you're looking to get one thing and not upgrade. If you're looking to upgrade though, with a good upgrade path, I'd say start with MOZA personally. I always make the cameras invisible because you could see them in the preview. Yes, you're right, actually. I do the same thing. I forget often, though. Car looks like some car from SnowRunner. I doubt you would see the Blue Wonder in SnowRunner, considering it is a race car underneath. Are we good? It is pouring down with rain. My Goodwill found... Okay, if you find used Thrustmaster, the upper level ones, yes. Logitech, it's a bit of a hit or miss. They do have long-term reliability issues. But the Thrustmaster has, probably in my opinion, though doesn't look or feel as good, does have a lot more benefits than Logitech. Somebody make the Blue Wonder and SnowRunner? Go for it. What engine are you putting in this? I've already put a big engine in it. It's got a big 6.5 liter push rod V8. This thing is very boostly. Alright, let's have a look at all of our stats now before we send it out. 5.2 seconds to 100? How much does it weigh? 1,300 kilos? Why is it only 5.2? Things should be so much faster. You know what? I'm gonna make the gear ratio a little bit longer. And the thing goes nearly 300 kilometers, 292 kilometers an hour. That's wild. I think we're good on the offsets, right? Yep. Brakes are way overpowered on the rear. You know what? Actually, we'll keep the brakes overpowered on the rear. Just not that overpowered on the rear. That looks good to me. Aerodynamics. That might become a problem. Interior. Oh, you're good. You're good. Statistics. We have a lot of front weight, so we might have to attach some extra weight to the rear. We'll have a look at that in a bit. I don't want to do much post-modifying. Okay, no error on this. Great big honking medium compound race slicks. Race setup suspension. Double wishbone all round. What do we think the 0 to 100 is? Oh, sorry, the 0 to 100. The lap time is going to be. So we're going to put in a lap time poll here. We got the 2-minute range. Then we got the 2:10 range, because it's not going to be less than 2 minutes. And remember, this has over 450 horsepower. The 2:20 range, 2:30, and that's all I can add. Okay. The poll is up. What do you think it's going to do? Then when you guys have put it in, I think I have a good guess of what I think it's gonna do. In fact, I'm gonna narrow it down to maybe like the closest second. I have a hunch. I think I know how this is gonna do. To be honest, I don't like the rear of the car. Yeah, the rear of the car is not great. The Mini Wonder, you're right. It's the Mini Wonder. Perfect. So, it looks like we're torn between 210 and 220. And exactly now to 230. I'm gonna go get a drink. I will be back in a bit. Okay. It's close between 210 and 220. I'm gonna say 228 is what this will do. Man, that's moving fast. And this top-down view looks very Gran Theft Auto 1-esque. Or Grand Theft Auto 2 even. Because of that, like, very square body to save on collision parameters and whatnot. Yeah. So let's end poll. 230. A lot of people are saying 230, huh? Came in right at the last second there. Just joined, can you show the car? Alright there, Smashy. When we're done with this lap, we'll have a look. What did you get for a drink? I just got Pepsi. I don't drink much alcohol because I just don't like the flavor of it. No beliefs or anything behind alcohol. I think it's fine. I hate the taste. It's horrid to me. There's a little bit of an issue here. I'm noticing that it didn't mirror the box for the top-down view. Yeah. That's weird. Now, I don't have to watch this all the way through. I just want to, by the way. We're at 122. This is actually going quite fast. It's got like 30 seconds left to 2 minutes, and it's a majority of the way through. This might actually be really fast. Maybe I underestimated the tires a lot. I might also, to get a 50-50 weight balance, might have to go to a lighter but turbocharged engine instead. Damn, holy cow, this thing is fast! It's got 5 seconds to finish it in 2 minutes. Alright, we hit the 2 minute mark. To be less than 2 minutes and 10 seconds is a very fast vehicle. A 205, holy shit, I don't think I've ever been that far off in a long time. That is so fast! Pepsi is pretty good. It's bottled in the States next to mine. You'll find that most of the major soft drinks, like Pepsi, which I think is part of Schweppes, but also Schweppes and Coke, all bottled locally generally. The top-down view doesn't mirror anything. Really? I hadn't noticed that. But yeah, here's our vehicle. It's based on the Mercedes Blue Wonder. Much faster than you thought? Yeah, same. Much faster than what I thought too. So in the 2-minute range, that was actually the smallest group. You can just have a look at the lap times there. Only 6% got that right. If you're in that 6%, amazing. Well done. That is phenomenal. Halfway to 210. Yeah, but it's just, wow. I was way off. I said a 228. This thing is so much faster than that. Okay, so what it's got to be is it is light. It's only 1,300 kilos. I know that this thing is ginormous. And then that very big but broad flat power band with those with those slick tires just kicks ass. This thing is amazing. All right, that's cool. What do we got on the weight distribution? Yeah, it's very much on the front. Let's export. We'll collapse the livery. Yeah, we will. We're all good there. Export car. All right, I'm gonna bring out the sim rig now. Because I can kind of drift on a controller, but I really want to learn how to drift properly, and I think I'm going to need to be in the sim rig for that. Give me a second, I'm all confuddled. I've done it wrong. I had a heater under here to stop my desk from going down. And had to take my slippers off because can't really use these on pedals. Now my tootsies are cold. Okay. And the track that I know best, the automation test track. Let's break out our car. I predict the Wonder might be more race than drifter. Could be good at spinning though. We'll see how it goes. Now, the rig that we got set up, I do have to give a bit of a thank. I don't have to, but I'm going to give a bit of a thanks here to MOZA for this handbrake. We are going to be comparing that a little bit. And you know what? I'm going to go over the differences between this sort and the sort that MOZA has. For one, this is rattly as hell. That is like the big #1 difference. I believe this is also load cell, whereas this is I mean, it's not bad. I think this is Hall effect. But one thing you'll see right there, now it's not going to properly come back. There's a bit of like a weird grommet in here, which I've tried to run without. Doesn't work as great because it gets caught on more things. And I tried super gluing it in place. It still doesn't work. So I've never really used it that much. The super glue came off really badly, and it is just really rattly. Whereas the MOZA one, it's, depending on which one you go for, from like 1.25 to 2 times the price. So 1 1/4 to 2 times the price. But it is meant to be a lot better, and we're going to be trying it out today. I feel that I've mounted it wrong though. Maybe I should have brought it over a little bit more. Nah, that's where I got my shifter. Oh, my shifter's in the wrong place. Oh, this is all set up wrong. Oh, because I used to mount it differently. Alright, yeah, well that's gonna suck. And I'm gonna use the wrong wheel as well. This is a TSW wheel that MOZA also gave me. But I think we're fine to use this for our thing today, because it is, much like the wheel that would have been on there, way oversized. Now, the reason why I'm using this and not my other wheel is the other one is a GT style wheel. I could use the Camus C5, but I like my MOZA more because it's bigger and more powerful. Welcome, Andrew. How's it going? I really recommend putting your handbrake in between your shifter and the wheel because that's the ideal spot for it. You know, I had a look. I did a little bit of researching. And it seems that it's almost equally on the far side compared to the near side of the shifter. Though more often I saw it on the far side of the shifter. So, I don't know. I'm going to have to move this shifter at some point though, because the shifter is like... I've got my, can you see it all? No. Okay, so I've got my steering wheel here. And the shifter is meant to be within, like, the radius of the wheel. But that's kind of where the handbrake is. And the shifter's too far back now. So I have to, like, not only move my hand over, but backwards to shift. Which is not ideal. The problem is if I move my shifter forwards now, it's going to foul my handbrake. And my rig is made of wood. Metal and wood, and where they're mounted it's wood, so that's not going to be great. Alright, let's give it a try though. Plug in. And then power on. I have trash to clean out here. I am a very messy person. There we go. Wheel is coming alive. I've also not used this handbrake yet. I will say though, one thing that disappointed me is I was hoping that it wasn't going to be a linear spring like the cheap one. The difference being is this comes with more spring and squishy options, so I kind of just fashioned it to be a little bit more non-linear, because I don't like linear handbrakes, just like I don't like linear normal brakes. Let's open up MOZA Pit House and see if the handbrake and everything is being picked up. It looks like it was being picked up here. I just want... I haven't looked at the software. I don't know what it looks like in here. Okay, it wants to update, huh? Yeah, good for you. Good, downloading that. That's helpful. 10 megabytes a second. That's going to be hurting my stream, is it not? No, my stream is doing fine. Damn. Wait, didn't it just... Whatever. Alright, let's try MOZA pit house. Oh no, it's already opening. Handbrake. Perfect. Activate. Activate. Finish. Alright. I wanted to center the wheel. That looks center. It's 2 degrees off. Center. Perfect. Handbrake. That's all good. Is that max? Huh. I've got a little bit more to move than that. I think that'll be fine. I don't think I need a dead zone. I think I might go with a curve like that, though. I think that's probably a little bit more accurate, because you got, like, the dead zone, and then immediately you'll have lots of handbrake on. You know what? We might go like that. I think that'll be fine. So, like, a little bit of nothing on the handbrake, which is very normal. Though this is meant to be like a hydraulic one. I don't actually know how hydraulic brakes work. I've never used one. But, so to there... Yeah, I like that. Alright, that'll work. Alright. Handbrake works. No dial, unfortunately. Switch to manual. That engine revs way too easily. Alright, well... That's drifting pretty well. Oh boy. Ah! Alright, how do I do this again? How do I remember how to reset. I've got so many buttons here. No. There we go, that's the one we wanted. Your normal brakes are I know they are. I meant a handbrake. That feels good. It's gonna take some getting used to though. But this is really easy to drift so far. That is so easy to drift. Okay, I need a higher locking steering wheel. Oh. So, I don't have enough lock. Rack and pinion, power steering. Alright, we're gonna have to make a quick little mod here. That is a weird hash name that it came up with. This steering wheel is ginormous. It is hard to get around, so we're just going to take that off for now. Oh, okay. Now I can actually easily work on this. Okay, double wishbone. Spindles. Brakes. Sway bar. Race front sway bar. Coil over. Coil over. Steering. Okay, so what do we got here? We got steering. Alright. In there we got power steering. Come on, please. Drift. Steering. Rack. Camso steering. Drift. Variables. I suppose I could have turned up the lock here, actually, couldn't have I? Eh, whatever. It's fine. You know what? No, it's not. We'll leave that for now. I just realized it's got to be in tuning, isn't it? I'm so dumb. Let me guess. No screen share? Oh, what the hell? How long has it been on that for? Did I accidentally press it? I am so dumb. Anyway. Steering wheel lock. I could just turn that up. I'm so dumb. How did I not realize that? Okay. How much lock do we have now? That's not enough. Alright, let's try that again. Okay, that doesn't actually change anything. Maximum steering angle multiplier, let's go 17% more. Jeez, that's 17%? I realized I was doing this all wrong. That's not breaking anything either, is it? So I think we can go even more. We might want to change the Ackerman amount as well. So we can leave it for now. We might use that mod still. Alright, let's give it a try. Oh, there we go. That's going to take some getting used to. Alright. I think that's where you would also use a handbrake. I gotta get used to this. I'm not very good at drifting. I used to be, back in the day. Nope. That gave me traction. That is so easy to drift. Oh, damn, son. Well, that wasn't meant to happen. I check chat occasionally. The problem is if I look at chat too much, it'll sometimes catch up, and then if I've been relying on chat too much to stream, and nobody chats for a little bit, I just become stunted, and I'm like, nobody's saying anything. I don't know what to... So what I do is I limit my interactions with chat very specifically to when I'm not... Well, when like I could take a break. So I will occasionally go, okay, we've reached a milestone, we've done something, or anything has happened, now let's throw to chat. That's... So to anybody that wonders how I pick and choose when to look at chat, that's when I do it. It used to suck, because I used to look at chat all the time, and it was a problem, because I'd be interacting with people, we'd come to the end of that, like, thought process, and then there'd just be, like, a long stint of, like, nobody talking, and I'd just be here going, like, I don't know how to stream, do I? Because I have nothing to say now. Much like now I'm going through like a long thought press sort of thing. I can see that the chat is moving, and then eventually I'll be like, okay, let's have a look at chat. ADD is a real killer. So I struggle to keep my concentration if I start doing something that is not the norm. I'm watching this like, he should have clutch kick there, more engine needed there, maybe some left foot braking, you're doing good. I mean, I can just inertia drift. I'm not a huge handbrake user myself, but most people are, and I don't understand it. Yeah, no handbrake. Okay, well that sucked. And then on this long one, it struggles a little bit. Maybe too much grip. But yeah, so I'm not a good handbrake user. I think it might be more of a rally thing. Okay, you know what? A lot of people really like rally as well. Maybe I'll see if I can learn how to use the handbrake in a rally environment. Would you guys like to see that? See if I can actually get good at using a handbrake, which I am not very good at using. The reason why I'm so good at drifting without a handbrake is because I used to drift in a manual Volvo until that died into the side of a above ground water pipe. So I ended up getting really good at that. After that, I had a few automatic cars. Oh my god, I hate automatics so much. They kill me inside. But I had a 740 Volvo with 16 valve, and it was like so good, except automatic still. So I learned how to drift inertia only. I knew how to inertia drift, but inertia only, no handbrake, because it was automatic. I didn't want to like slip into neutral every single time. The lockout to go into reverse was old and worn out and didn't always work. So I couldn't slam it into neutral. And you don't really want to be doing like fine finesse sort of things in the middle of a drift. You want gross motor movement, not fine motor movement. Meaning that I couldn't do that to then pull on the handbrake. And if you tried to pull on the handbrake in an automatic in the middle of trying to drift, it just didn't work. So I learned how to inertia drift without a handbrake. And I also did a lot of my early learning also in a 1970s Ute with column shifter and like a really sticky handbrake that you had to like pull out of the dash, and then to re-engage it you had to like pull even harder with a button that didn't really want to move, so it'd be like up to the car whether it wanted to actually have the button working on, then rotate it and push it back in. That was the handbrake. So I learned how to, because it was also on a paddock. My parents had a semi-rural plot of land, and because of that, you couldn't really do handbrake turns in it. So once again, I learned without a handbrake. Is rally drifting its own thing? Rallying drifting is mostly the fast way of doing things. On bitumen, not so much. Hell yeah, Tesla and rally. So, with rallying, you don't want too much front grip because you'll get lots of power oversteer. But then, you get into the problem of being able to get into a corner nice and easily. And it's even harder with all-wheel drive because all-wheel drive vehicles tend to understeer a little bit. So what you'll do is use the handbrake a lot more to initiate. Though I was using a rear-wheel drive, but it was an old Ute. I mean, you're not going very fast anyway. Are we going to rally the Mini Wonder? I was thinking I might do another rally challenge. Maybe bring some of my trusted viewers that are in the trusted viewer section of my Discord channel. And maybe do something like that. And then we could all learn how to use a handbrake together. But yeah, that's my history. Let's try using the handbrake, because I feel that, like, millions of people can't be wrong. The handbrake has to be good for drifting, right? You know what? I'm going to do a little bit of a replay recording here. And we're going to do it without the handbrake to start with. Okay, well that sucked. Performance anxiety. Okay, well, come on. Now I can't drift. There we go. Okay. Let's bring up now. Replay. Alright, how does it go? That was with no brake or handbrake. And then I start to suffer around here. And reinitiate the drift. Around we go, and that's kind of where I left it. I don't know how to keep a longer turn going. How do I keep a longer turn? Do I use the handbrake for the longer turn? A handbrake is good for extending your line and initiating easier. That's right, it's for initiating if you, like, to go later into the corner if you started too early. So you start like a super wide drift, but you realize you're not going to be going long enough to reach the thing. I do remember this. You would pull on the handbrake to make it last longer, to, like, extend your run-in path. What did you just walk into? Me building the easiest to drift vehicle ever. What is that blur that is happening? Like the motion blur that is happening on the car right now. That's a wild amount of drift. Oh, a blur. I don't remember it. I don't think they used to do the blur, motion blur on the vehicle, right? I thought it used to be only on the ground. But here it's inverted. The vehicle is in motion blur, but the background is not. How does that work? Higher gear, faster wheel speed to go longer corner. Well, yeah, obviously, but you don't want to change gears in the middle of drifting, do you? Because then you'll fall out of the drift. Handbrake, just for initiation. You feather the throttle to hold the drift. I mean, I tried to feather it, and it just understeered me. Throttle control? Okay, so it's just practice then? With throttle control? Because I do know that feathering will extend a corner, but here, this is not only just extending the corner, this is a long corner. Hey, Markham 3D is here. So, you know what? I'm going to bring up that model again. I just want to show him so he can laugh at how bad at modeling I am. This is one of my early mod bodies that I made. Look at that geometry. That's the wrong thing. What have I done? No, hold on. There we go. Statistics. 29,000. So altogether, 58,000 polygons. Oh. I am not good at what one may call 3D modeling. And I feel that some of these faces are maybe back to front. I'm not sure. I don't know how it works. But yeah. Freezing cold in Canberra. It's not doing particularly great here either. If anybody doesn't know, Markham 3D is another YouTuber. He's the one that made the body for the flying... what was it again? The RV from Johnson Valley. Yeah, he's the one that made that model for that. So dense like you. Did you make a vid on this? It looks familiar. Yes, I did make a video on the Blue Wonder. You can look it up on my channel. Yes, even though despite at that point, because that model is like, 2 years old now, I was not very good at modeling. I'd only just learned about subdivision, and I just used it so much. The Spaceballs thing, yeah. If you could change gears fast enough, you could continue drifting while switching gears. Maybe. The video was 2 years ago? Damn. That's the wrong thing. Okay. Let's try drifting again. And I'm gonna see if I can keep the long corner going. What's it? Part of the Evanston S's, I believe? A third of the Evanston S's. Okay, well that sucked. I'll get there. Takes practice. Practice and learn it. Well, that one sucked. Let's go third gear. Again, seems to be the sweet spot gear. That's no good. This is not where I want to be. It's not going well. Yep, that's the problem. The Spaceballs RV? No, it's live. It's done. Okay, feathering the throttle really. Damn it. Not enough power to run third gear. Oh, sorry, fourth gear. Third gear is fine, but fourth gear just doesn't have the power to run the last of the Evanston S's. The main thing is your car has to have enough horsepower and torque to go into a higher gear strip. Yeah, didn't have that. Also, it automatically controlled how long my gear shift was, even though I have a clutch and the gearbox right here, the shifter right here. Didn't work for me. It still took a really long time to shift. You got it, yeah, you're gonna... Yeah. I don't know if clutch kicking would have been enough. Kick it 3 times in fourth gear. I think I just got too much traction for fourth gear. Another thing the handbrake is useful is to slow down the car for slower corners. Okay. Slowly adding an RPM gauge would make it easier. You are right. I can't fault you for that one. Okay, there we go. We have an RPM gauge. This thing does rev a little too easily, I feel. Bah humbug. Do I even need first gear, to be honest? Can I take off in second? Well, that sucked. Okay, well, that was too much speed. You know what? Hold on. I'm going to try launching in second. Perfect. Okay, why am I sucking at drifting now? What has happened? It's the game's fault, not mine. I'm perfect. Yep, that's what I meant to do. And then, nope. Okay. What have I changed? Something has changed. Too grippy? You might be. If I was to reduce the grip, I might be able to do a fourth gear drift. Maybe. Okay, it won't clutch kick in third gear. Okay, what is happening? All right, I need to do a little bit of full sweat candy at the moment. Nope, that's horrible. I can't seem to get the third of the Evans and S's right. Okay, come on. Okay, that sucks. You know what? I'm noticing a bit of frame lag. Okay, let's try that. Oh, too much angle. Okay, that sucks. Did I adjust the tire pressure yet? Not yet. See, the thing is I like the amount of grip I have for the slower corners. Might just have to take the slower corners slower. That sucks. That's bad. I've done bad. Alright, let's go with a higher tire pressure and we'll go at a slower speed. So we're at 36 and 32. Let's go 52 and 40. That's too much of a difference. There we go. That'll do. Let's give that roughness a try. Okay. That works. I have one idea though. I should probably reload formation. That was bad. I'm thinking. Bias ply. Okay. I'm not thinking straight. Bias ply. Slicks. And get that larger Strybeck value. Let's do that. Alright, I'll be back in a second. Just gotta urinate. I will say though, even though I don't really use the handbrake for this is better than the cheap one. Whether it's worth like up to 2 times the amount, that comes down to the individual user. Do you have the money to spend on it? If you do, it is better. It is just better. If only it wasn't a linear, such a linear handbrake though. It feels nice the way I've done it though. You know what, we're gonna do one quick little thing. I hate the fact that the thumbnail didn't update. So we're gonna quickly open it and close it. A Kubas Citroen C4. The problem with the Kubas Citroen C4 is not that I don't know anything about it, but that it's French. Let's make a trim-only variant. And this one is going to be the cross-ply version. Wheels. This is going to be CP for cross-ply. Nothing will come bad of that name. Cross-ply radials. I think that'll be good. Is it going to really drift? It is not. Good. 235 still, I think, are the right number. Yeah, I think we'll go with that. 16 inches. How are the brakes looking? Okay, we need more on the front. It is doing poorly at the moment. Let's get more to the rear to give that rear brake bias. Okay, so what we did, like a 205, what is the time going to be now with cross plies? It's still a 205. Okay, interesting. Let's put a wing on the back here, because I need more rear downforce. Even though I don't think that automation likes exporting drifty utes. Let's give it a try. Perfect. What do we got here for a collision mesh? It's not bad. Let's go wide. Okay. Hopefully that will still work. Okay, we now have more controllability at higher speeds. Hopefully that translates well. Ooh. Let's unpack this mod. And then we can have it selectable still. The Mini Wonder, unpack. Car name, mod name, export car. Stryback value for the fluid mechanics fill. Are your tires meant to... Well, they have a Stryback value in beamng. Stryback for this is... Which I've looked it up. That's not what Stryback means in this context. Stryback is the rate of losing traction whilst losing traction, I think it is. It's basically to do with when you start to lose traction, how long of a period it takes for that traction to go from full grip to full no control, I think vaguely. I could add a gauge, couldn't I? But I'm not going to. Cooper Ply? Oh, the Cooper! That was the name of the brand initially. Alright, let's go in. And let's change the tires now. Nope, they didn't spell it correctly. Let's go T-I-R-E? No. Would it be under wheels, maybe? Front wheel. Okay, there we go. Oh, it's not here. You know what I did wrong? Wait, where did it go? Wait, did I not export it? I haven't exported it yet, have I? That mod. Is my brain failing me? Did I not export? I could have sworn I hit the export button. That is so weird. Alright, well, we're gonna do this now, and we're gonna bring out just the tires first. Then we'll try the version that has that wing. There we go. We got the CP version. There we go. You have to double export since the last update. Really? That's weird. To see if you have too much grip or too little grip in the rear end, test open differential. If the car drifts on power, you have too little grip in the back. I can just tell. I hear rain makes the brain work oddly. Sure. I do have rain happening here at the moment. Alright, so just the tire change before we add any aero grip, because it seems to be at speed where we were losing traction. And I did say that high speed aero was our problem. Damn it. Damn it, every single time I lift off, I understeer. Is that right? Is that how that should be? No, if I lift off, I'm meant to oversteer more, am I not? Have I got that back to front? Would another axle be useful in any way? That sounds like too much effort. I don't want to do that. That was much better, the drift? Was it? I think I'm a little bit more practiced. That's where a handbrake would help. Okay, well, clutching in also does the same sort of thing. Very little angle. Alright, let's see if we can mess with the Ackerman amounts. Is that something I can do from the tuning menu? Differential. You know what? Differential. Oh. Let's go with a different diff. Let's go welded. You know what? Let's just try the welded diff on its own. Okay, that's something to get used to, huh? Oh, we are bogging down so much more now. We are suffering on the amount of power. I think I need the handbrake now with this diff. Because it causes understeer. I remember somebody telling me, locker drifts don't cause understeer, you're such a... they use, like, the F word for, like, calling me an idiot. You fucking idiot. Like, he got so angry at me, he was like, you've clearly not looked into how locker differentials work. Hey, Philman, it's me from the Miramar stream, but I'm not well again. I've had vomiting and nausea all night. I couldn't even hold down water. Ugh, that is gastro. So with gastro, dehydration makes you tired. Gastro doesn't necessarily make you tired. So if you find yourself tired, that is because you are severely dehydrated. Severely dehydrated. If you need to take in water and you struggle to put it down, crushed small shards of ice, not sharp, but just like small bits of ice, you can generally put down. I think you just gotta catch the transition from left to right better. Last drift was good. Let's give it a try. Ooh, this is... Okay, the welded diff has changed the dynamic a lot. Okay. That's a thing. Damn it. Oh, it's harder to initiate, which is expected, and then it drifts a lot easier. So I have to be more brutal on the entry. Yeah, that helped. And then it gets really difficult mid-drift. Okay, a little dab of handbrake I'm finding is actually working. Yeah, okay, that helps a lot. Okay. Alright, we're getting there. I'm slowly understanding it. So much more understeer though. That transition is brutal. The second transition. Let's get that. I stuffed that one up. Okay. This is not as easy. I think I'm going to be able to control it better, but it's hard to get used to. I got it down for like an hour. I had to drink a lot that week in the day. I was sick, didn't go to sleep though. I didn't get no sleep. Okay. When the car starts to bug, you should, like, clutch kick to get it back in... Yeah, oh, you mean bogs down. No, this is actually a very high angle. So, he is centered 90 degrees. About 95 to 100 degrees. It's full lock. So I have a lot of rotation on here. Yes, you understand because beamng is very sensible to lateral... you mean sensitive to lateral weight transfer? Well, I was doing much better with the other thing. Where's camera control here? Which one have I... Nope. There we go. Why is that... Weird things happening. Are you willing to go back into second for the slower section? Maybe. Let's try second. Okay. I don't want to downshift, but I think that might be the play. You know what? I have an idea. Let's pressure lock the diff. Why aren't you in second? It went into gearbox protection, didn't it? Gearbox safety assistant. The lag is killing me. Clutch assistant. Throttle assistant. Let's turn that off. Ah! Okay, how much angle do I have now? No, that's still exactly the same. Okay. I now have a lot more control over my vehicle. Yep, that was wrong. Okay. That is a little bit more helpful. I'm going to try pressure locking it though. Oh, that's wrong. I have to remember how to pressure lock a differentiator now. Okay, yeah, no, we're not meant to throttle. There we go, that's how it works. We get into second gear, and we get a reduction in rear wheel speed. Good. But I don't have to go to school, yay. Okay, good. I suppose. What is the mod I am using? I am using... Oh. Yeah, I don't know what most of these buttons do. That's that. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna set a key binding. Controls. Nope, that doesn't work. That's not what I want. I want camera. Next camera. MOZA steering wheel 21. Is that right? Yeah, no, that's the button I'm pressing, 21. But that's the horn button. Give me a second. Alright, button 20. Cruise control. Alright. Okay, now it doesn't mess with the throttle. What was I doing again? I can't remember. Okay, well that went well. I did drop out of drift a few times. But immediately I was in and it worked. Weird. Your physical wheel you're holding, it looks like you only have 90 degrees of rotation. Could be wrong, can't... Yeah, I've got about 100 degrees of rotation is maximum amount of steering angle. Are you saying that that's too much? slam truck. A little bit. Just a smidge. Nope. This is why I need a motion rig. I think I would benefit from a motion rig. Okay. I don't have enough feedback. Okay. Now let's try the full CP version. If you're just joining us, CP does not stand for cheese pizza, it stands for cross-ply, which is the tire type. The weight balance? Yeah, I might have to mess with the weight balance a bit. Okay, that sucked. Why does it not go into gear when I tell it to go into gear? That sucked. I swear. Come on. That's... Oh my god. What am I doing? Damn it. Can't wait for your next build-off automation American luxury turned into an off-road haha after the Wonder Drift. Huh? Alright, you reckon that I need more angle, huh? Let's go to 900. Okay, that has about doubled it. Let's see if that amount of adjustment is going to help me. Probably not, but we'll give it a try. Nope. I'm so bad at this. What's happening? Still getting used to this. Actually, you know what? That is a really nice handbrake to use. I just got to get used to it. That is actually quite nice. Getting there. My brain is slowly dialing in. Yeah, I'm doing it wrong. I meant to be wider when I start the entry. That was way too aggressive. I'm doing it all wrong now. Now my brain doesn't work. If I Fuck it. We're in. Nah. That's so bad. Jesus. All my steering wheel angles are all messed up now in my brain. It's gonna take a bit to get used to. It's alright to drop out of drift sometimes, especially for the longer corners. Maybe. What are my force feedback settings? BeamNG's force feedback is garbage, so I just don't have it set very well. It's set to mostly dampen and smoothen everything out. Otherwise you get that like violent force feedback garbage. Why is it not going into gear when I... This new synchronizer setup, I hate it. That was the wrong thing. I got shift lock and handbrake mixed up there. Damn it! Lift-off oversteer is so violent in this. Yep, that's perfect. It's exactly what we wanted. Damn it! Lift-off is so brutal. See my wheels? Oh, god damn it. Alright. So... Where is... 900 degrees. The wheel dampening is turned up a lot. Controls, force feedback. Huh? I don't know what that... Alright, here we go. So this is the force feedback. Why do I have a dead zone set? There we go. It's also pulling to one side a little bit. Linearity is set correctly. Strength. Smoothing is turned up a lot. But it kind of needs to be because BeamNG is not, as I said, very good at force feedback. We'll turn that down a little bit. Alright. Let's try again with a little bit of force feedback tweaking. Okay, I need to tune my brain. Much understeer. Hey, oh. Hey there, Slayer. Hey there, chicken picker. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Damn it, no. I might just put the diff back. I hate this diff so much. Yep, we're going back to the other diff. Oh, it was on race anyway. It wasn't on welded. It just felt like it. What the hell? Well, let's go welded diff then. Really? Oh, you know what? Because we're in the one now that has downforce. That's why that changed. Oh. Lots of understeer.
To the stock version.
No, I hate this. Alright. BeamNG needs to be updated to be less garbage. Strength maybe up to 50% hard to... 50% hard to say. I run a different wheel. Try lowering the rear rebound setting to combat the lift-off oversteer. Not sure what you're saying there. You know what? We changed the tire pressures when we spawned in the new vehicle. That might be part of the reason why things are acting so different now. Maybe lower the traction a little bit. Yeah, alright. Let's try messing with the traction a little bit. Bring that value back up. Or was it like 50? Yeah, you know what that'll do. Alright, let's try that. You gonna go now? Alright. Thanks for being here, bruv. Read the rest in a second. Damn it. I'm not getting used to this steering wheel angle. I'm going to be going now. Thanks for making and naming the Mini Wonder and enjoy the night. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'm going to bring this back down to 540. I'm just used to having a quicker steering ratio box. Oh, so much better immediately. Okay, I'm feeling it now. That might be a little too fast. Let's split the difference. 720. Thanks for making and naming the Mini Wonder. Enjoy your day night. Have you tinkered with the camber toe yet? No. Is there something I should be changing? I'm hoping somebody like Carmighty or Muye gets their hands on this and uses it in their car chase video. I wonder, is Mighty available right now? Jelly seems to be online, but he doesn't respond very quickly. I can't find Mighty in my list. Hold on. Kawaii? He is offline. Let's check for Muye. Muye is also offline. That is unfortunate. Do you get much self-steer response through the wheel? If not, either the car's tune or the wheel steering settings aren't doing the right stuff. You're talking about auto-centering? Yeah, we don't have a lot of caster right now. Yeah, I'm not getting a lot of force feedback on that. Negative camber in the front is drifter's best friend. Yeah, we got negative camber. Look at the camber on the front there. That's quite a bit of camber. In fact, I can show you. Camber, about 1.5 degrees. 1 to 1.5, approximately. Now, it is good to keep in mind that beamng is live update sort of situation, so you can't have like the car perfectly sit still. I suppose I could lift the car up, but then you're not getting the camber of it sitting on the ground. It's not a perfect game. It's close in a lot of regards, but there are many things where it's not perfect. So about 1 to 1.5 degrees, which is a fair amount. By the way, when I say 1 to 1.5, I mean negative, because as you can see right there. The other one is caster. We have about 6.5 degrees of caster, which is normal. We also have about a degree of camber on the rear. Let's center as much as we can. And toe. About 0.3 toe. 0.2 toe? About that sort of area. Yes, I am the person who made the Pigeon T series. I don't think I've ever had anybody word a question like that before. Like, aren't you the guy that made the Pigeon T series? I'm like, that is the weirdest way to put it. Because it's always been like, worded differently. I don't know, for me that just feels weird. The Drift BX has like -8. Camber on the front? Really? Oh my god. You know what? Not auto center, but when the car starts to slide, the steering should pull into the slide. I run like -12 in some cars. I'm not sure what you're saying. Let's give it a try though. Let's see if it auto centers. As like a... Okay, it does a little bit. Yep, it does. And then it wobbles. I also just realized I don't have the force feedback turned up. I remember, I have it set up for the R5. So that'll be an entirely different value. Strength. 3 to 5 is 200 to 350. 5 to 30 is 50 to 200. Let's go like 150. That's still too much. Camera position, engine, force feedback multiplier. Even that's still a little bit soft. Can I turn power steering off? Just have manual steering. Power steering. Still feels exactly the same. Try 270 strength. See, the thing is it's inverse, if you didn't notice. So the smaller the number... I don't understand what their dealio with that is. I wish it wasn't a setting. needs so much smoothing. Okay, it does feel nicer though after changing those settings. I'm gonna quickly stick on rigidification. I noticed that the car was jiggling a little bit. Okay, no good. Fell out of the drift. Okay, that's totes what I wanted to have happen. Yep, really. Garbage. I was just testing in beamng, and I think the fastest car is the Autabella Piccoling. Sure. Okay, I'm feeling that. I think I might go a more neutral weight balance by moving the engine, maybe. I'm gonna try the original Blue Wonder now. See what that's like. I don't have an interior camera for this, do I? No. Yeah. Relative. We're gonna go to this side. Somewhere around here. Alright. Let's give this a try. I know it's the wrong side. Why can't I hear it? Oh, because it's very quiet. Oh, this feels weird. You know what? I don't have a massive steering angle adjusted on, so that'll be why it's so different. Oh my god, I have to turn the steering wheel so much. Okay. Yep. That's the thing. Oh my god, I have to get used to the steering angle. Okay. Does this have setting changes? I don't think it does it? Force feedback, suspension, camber, brake power, maximum steering angle, multiplier. Nice, it does. Let's turn that up. I want that. I want that fast steering, baby. Give it to me. Drift so easily, but I still have to get used to the steering angle. So slow. You like the look of this truck? I think it's pretty wild as well. Let's try doing a third-person drift in it. It's... Oh my god, drifting with a wheel is so much different from drifting with a controller. So different. Holy cow, that is different. Turn on. I need to make the steering faster. This thing is so pretty. In my opinion, at least. I'm guessing a lot of people would disagree with me. Damn it! Damn it! Oh, this is horrible. Oh, it's gone poorly. Oh dear. I made a drift version of the CCF for Cosmo. I don't know what the CCF is. May need to compare my settings with what you end up with? Sure. Automation exports jankiness. What are you saying? You are right though, I'll bring out a drift car, I think. Caster really helps a drift car by making it self-steer better. When you start to drift, you can simply let go. Yeah, we do have 6 degrees of cast already, which is pretty good. Let's bring out the drift car of the moment. And you know what? I heard that they updated the interior, the engine model. Let's have a quick look. Oh, it's a V8. So apparently there were some problems with the V8 that I didn't check through. I don't remember what it is though. What about you? There is no tube coming out of there. Alright, we'll have a look at the 4-cylinder version in a bit. Okay, lots of power. Oh, lots of drift. Oh dear. That is hard to control. So much easier to control on controller. Jesus. What? I'm getting like no force feedback on this car. There is so much to change here. That's still next to nothing. All right. No power steering, and yet it still feels so numb. How much force feedback do I get in mid-corner? Let's have a check of that. I'm only getting like 50%. Alright, let's put that back. Still not getting a lot of force feedback. Feels so incredibly light for some reason. I'm getting a lot of auto steering though. How much cast have we got? About 6 degrees. Camber, about 5 degrees. All right. Okay, this is hard to get used to. Oh. You know what, actually, this might be easier to drift from. I don't know why, it just seems like it might be. Okay, this is not as easy to drift. Oh, damn. That gear shifter is actually grinding away at itself. The paint has finally given up. Damn it. This is so much easier to drift with the controller for some reason. Oh, okay. I know that car. Have I added the new mirrors onto automation cars yet? Nope, probably won't. The BX needs to be tuned for the wheel. I thought it might. Yeah. Best drift car I know so far is the Moonhawk. What did you call it? The Moonhawk 448. Alright. I'm gonna go to toilet. I'll be back. So, similar engine, lots of volume, not lots of RPM. Let's see how it does. You reckon that this is the best drift car, is it? Hold on. We have a manual shifter. You'll see that, right? Yes? Correct? Why does it have print? Does it even work? First gear, second gear, third gear, fourth gear. No, wait. It doesn't have drive. Or park. So it just goes into which gear? It is a 4-speed. It has 4... Okay, no, it's not print. Alright, my bad. Going to Wisconsin in September. You know what? Let's talk a little bit about some future plans whilst we got a little bit of a lull happening now before I go drive. I did a video just the other day, IRL, of me modifying an in real life car. And my next video with this is going to be maybe in a month or two. We'll see how it goes. I'm going to go to Talem Bend. Who here... would like to do a kind of put together fan meetup at Tailem Bend Racetrack, also known as The Bend. I'm guessing there's probably nobody from South Australia here, considering it's like 2:30 in the afternoon. At least put a welded diff and a quick ratio steering in before you do anything. You know what? Before I do anything, I'm going to test it out, then I'm going to do that. Turn on. There we go. Ooh, that is lethargic. Okay. We need handbrake for this one. Okay, that is much better. It tends to initiate quite hard though with the handbrake. Damn! This thing goes really hard once the handbrake is pulled. Maybe I'll pull it for less time. Not enough. Then just understeer. Nope, once it starts going, it just goes. Alright, let's go with the quick steering is already on. Drift, rear suspension, differential, welded rear differential. Let's open up this engine a little bit. That is as big as it gets. Let's stick on a simple supercharger, nothing too crazy. We'll stick with the 4-speed. I think that'll do. Okay. Okay. Maybe it didn't need quite a powerful supercharger. Tires are no good. I can see the supercharger is actually poking out the hood. This thing just goes. Once it starts going, it just goes. I can't seem to pull it back. Damn it. I need to use the handbrake here. Can't do it without the handbrake. Alright. Didn't turn early enough. No, okay. Getting there. Our brain is dialing in, maybe. Okay, a little too early on the counter steering. Damn it. Trial and error is getting there. I'm just a slower learner than most. Yep, that's now just a corner. Okay, I don't think that this is a great drift car. Just saying. I set us for the BX and the Moonhawk and your favorite to drift. Fair enough. I happen to think... Do I have it? No, I don't, do I? I happen to think that this is a better drift vehicle. It just is. I will be putting this up on the repository, so you can try it out. It doesn't go into gear sometimes, and it does love to slip out of things. With my recently acquired MOZA R5, the handbrake, I've been having the blast on beam. However, I should have spent a little bit more time and got the shifter because the G27 shifter is fried. My brain isn't working very well. I ended up going with a cheap Amazon one, though I have noticed that it is already starting to fail. And I've had it for less than a year. It's only just started to fail now, though. I'm going to see if I can fix that. So what's happened is the edge of the gated shifter is starting to grind off. And it's pouring into the electronics underneath it. It's just kind of open. And I fear that it's going to start interfering with electronics soon. So that's a problem. Would you ever consider doing it? No. The long wheelbase makes it fun, I bet. Not so much the long wheelbase, but the long moment of inertia. Let's take this to clutch kickers. I am terrible at clutch kickers, but I want to give it a try. G27 shifter is 10 years old, sounds about right. Getting drift tires on it will help. I think maybe 16x9s have them. Then we're talking about like spending forever setting up a car. In the nicest way possible, with all due respect, the Moonhawk is a decent drift car. It's driver error. Yeah, that's fine. I'm just not used to drifting it. All I'm saying is this car is so much easier to drift. It's like day and night. Okay. Can I drive through this? No, I can't. I'm not good at this track. I know why they call it clutch kickers now. You really need to kick that clutch to get drifting. Okay. Yep. That's not great. Do I have... No. Yep. And there we are, back at the beginning. Then, that is the new home. Perfect. Don't worry, I'm getting used to it. Missed it by that much. Yep, nope. Oh. Drift drives and beam aren't that great. Sports are better. Alright. Person like the drift but need them front and back? This is hard to get used to. This is clearly also like an ex-go-kart track. Yeah. Nope, okay. That's not gone well. I suck at clutch kickers. Okay. I think I'm gonna have more success. Oh, that differential though. on a rally track than I am gonna be at drifting. Though I do really freaking love this car. It's so awesome. I am, yes, tooting my own horn, but I love it. You know, maybe I should put something in the middle section. Maybe some more toolboxes, maybe. And make it a little bit more ute-ish. Should I do that? I think I should do that. The BX steer drift is better for wheel than the pro drift. What? Street drift is better for wheel drift than the pro drift. Well, let's give that a try. Is that a thing? I don't even know what that is. I thought there was only one drift car. Street tuned runner track. What? The street drift? There is no street drift. There's only pro drift. There is a street drift. How much power does this have? Not much. Alright. Let's give it a go. What's the steering angle on this? It is quite a bit. Alright. Let's go into first person now. Oof. That's brutal. Maybe less handbrake. Yeah, I think I'm pulling too hard. Ugh. I am just no good at drifting cars like this. Give me a Volvo 740 IRL and you'll see me drifting for days, bruv. Maybe. Possibly. I haven't drifted one of those cars in a very long time. You know what? We're just gonna set up here. What? Yep, no, that's right. Full sway. This track does suck for me. Come on, I dabbed the parking brake. Knew I was doing that one wrong from a mile away. Come on! I hate this track. I'm really terrible at it. Damn it, no. I suck at this track. Alright, let's try something else. Where else is there a driftable area like that? I suppose there is the car park behind the racetrack. Ibishu Claria? I don't know what that is. It's on the repository? Okay then. You drift your Honda S2000 sometimes? Nice. Welcome, Abagza. How's it going? Definitely gonna have fun with that when it comes out on the repository. Huh? Street drift. Okay. There's no barriers or anything. It's gonna be pretty easy to let loose. but at least some lines to try to guide us. Ah! Well, that didn't go to plan. Which ones? Do I have like a reset in position? Damn it. Okay. This thing does not have a lot of hair. Alright. Reset. New location. It really wants to drift, but it just goes too far for me. There's no, like, recovering it once it goes too far. Yeah, once it starts going, it goes too fast for me. Frick. All the wrong buttons. I'm just no good at drifting. Nah, alright, I suck. Try stiffer rear suspension. That'd give me less traction on the rear. Stock BX. Nope, I am on the street drift version, which is a version that I didn't even know existed. I know it looks like a normal car, but this is the street drift version. There's a lot of toe out in the front. Yep, I give up. I'm no good. I am a trash. 8 degrees of caster as well. Well, that has been today's stream. That is actually quite a short one, isn't it? It's only been about 3 hours. But I want to go eat something. I might pop out to the local restaurant that's within walking distance and get something to eat. Stiffer rear is less traction, yes, but more consistent. Don't know about that. Like, I don't know. I don't think that's... Stiffer front suspension? I think that might have been better there. This is the better of the drift cars, though. It's Sugoi Destionnaire. Sugoi Destionnaire? I don't know how to say that, probably. I have a challenge for you. Nope. Thank you, MOZA, for the shifter. Oh, sorry, not the shifter. The handbrake. It is actually better than the cheap Amazon one. It comes down to people's opinions, though, as to whether they think that it's worth the money. I personally... If you can get the cheap Amazon one, and you don't mind doing a little bit of tinkering and modifying yourself, if you get it for less than $100 Australian, it's a decent enough handbrake. You just have to use some special glue. Super glue I found didn't work to like hold it all together, and it is noisy and rattly. I did have to modify the MOZA one a little bit. You get a normal coil spring, and then they also give you a few rubber things. So I took one of these rubbers, and then I cut it down, and I put it inside of the spring, but made it slightly shorter than the spring. That way when I pull on it, it'll have a little bit of a feel, and then it'll go into a slightly harder feel. Though it just feels a little bit squishy. I would have liked some sort of like progressiveness to the handbrake, but it does feel a lot better than the completely linear one. But I reckon you could modify that. I don't know. I think MOZA makes really great wheels, really great bases. I don't know about the pedals. I don't know about their shifter, but their handbrake is, I mean, it's just well built. That's the main advantage of the MOZA handbrake, and it's not like $400. Anyway, though, yeah, that's it. I think we're done. I had a lot of fun. This is, in my opinion, a very pretty car. Even though, yes, it's not a car, I get it, but I like it. Named the Orbello Schwinn on the repository. Huh? You know what I did do? I did a little bit of testing a couple of weeks ago. I made a little bit of a mod, didn't release it. Basically all I did was made a tune and a quicker steering ratio for this. Was this any good at drifting? Because I was able to drift it with a controller. I'm much better at drifting with the controllers than that. Alright, we are understeering. No, I was much better on controller. I don't understand how that works. It's just what I'm used to. I'm so used to drifting on controller. No, okay. No such luck. But yeah, that was something I did a little bit of testing with. You really love the Pigeon T-Series? I'm glad you like it. Did some modification on it in my game, and I wanted to say I got it up to. You can make any car faster. That's not that hard. I wasn't trying to make a faster car. I was trying to make a fun vehicle, and I'm glad at least you liked it and you were able to modify your own fun into it. Thanks for the stream. Thank you for being here, MOZA83, for being here. I feel that there's more I should say about this handbrake. I think if they release an upgrade that made it have like a nice progressive feel on it, I'd probably like it a lot more. But then again, I've never used a Hydro handbrake. If a Hydro handbrake is fairly linear, the modification I did, I think, is actually pretty good. I think part of also the problem I'm having is the fact that my rig, like the frame and everything I made, was really only set up for what do you call it? Like a Logitech G920. Nothing quite so strong and robust. Do I suggest their wheel and base? Hell yes. The handbrake, it's well built. No controller, the reactions are snappier. Or on control. I think that might be it, Bugza. Maybe I just really want a high-speed reaction, like a really, really quick ratio steering rack. I want to turn it like, 45 degrees over and have full lock already. Been a while since I caught a full stream. Thanks, Phil. I loves you. Thank you, bro. You've been around for so long as well. Thanks for being here. Maybe you're just bad with wheel. You can drift anything but the car you made. Or can't drift anything but the car you made. Yeah. I'm gonna take my wheel off. I'm going to disconnect. And now use just the normal controller. Okay. I'm not sitting right. I should... Yeah, you know what? I'm going to switch... I'm going to put everything back. Alright, I'm in a more natural seating position now. Though, once again, not used to this controller either. I do have the other one there. We'll maybe give that a try. Why is it so bouncy? I thought I fixed that issue. Instantly already better. Am I great? No. But I am better. I'm just no good with the wheel. Because I have so much more practice with this. I don't know what I've done. So, I did have a problem with it being too bouncy, but I don't know why it's unfixed. So much easier to control immediately. We'll get there. Give me a second. This thing is so hard to get off a line. Alright. Okay, let's see. It'll probably have stick drift, but we'll give this a try. There we go. Alright. Oh, it just feels nicer in the hand as well. Ooh, this is going to take some getting used to again. I've not used this in weeks. I am not doing better with this. God, this thing is so wayward. Anyhow, you get the idea. This doesn't have a front diff, does it? Because it acted like it did there for a second. It's not under here, is it? No. Engine, transmission, transfer case, front diff, empty. No, okay. No, that's correct. I still love this boy, though. He's a bingus boy. A biggest boy. Why did I say bingus? Whatever, you get the idea. I love it. So good. Why don't you look at how the game's drift cars are tuned? Don't floor it. Try smooth throttle. Yeah, that might work. Hold on, you know. Let's try... I don't think I've used a controller with this. Okay, alright. Getting there. Damn it. I love it. This thing is so good. That is fantastic. So good. I might put it up in the repository now. They told me not to upload junk to the repository, but I'm gonna give it a try. That's not what I wanted. I just wanted normal mods. Currently watching my stream sent me a thing. Don't send me notifications whilst I'm streaming, please. Hey! Thank you! Only around my... Oh, only a random username. God, that was a struggle for me. Automation, continue. Simple drifter. Subtitle, super easy to drift. Upload oh, you know what? I gotta pack it, don't I? Mods. Mini Wonder. You know what? We might get rid of the CP version. Which will be this, except I want the tires. Okay. Now delete that one. And then... Wait. We also have to get rid of... That. 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 And that. Is that correct? Yep. Okay. Now when I go in, there's one version, except the wrong image is showing up, but that's fine. Okay, that's all good. Let's pack it. I'm not going to be playing Roblox, especially since somebody took the name. Watch Inspector Gadget from 1990. Oh my god, I watched that one that was new. Based on the Mercedes Blue Wonder, but with a much bigger American... No, that's right. Type V8. And more modern tires, though there is a cross-ply set of wheels. Tires. All the wrong buttons here. Here we go. That's nope. That's nope. That's the one we want. There we go. I should also go in. Damn it. And make I hate how slow and laggy this is. It's only a video editor. It's horrible. Nope, it still shows the wrong image there. That sucks. File, export, PNG, JPEG. The law is that this is a fiberglass kit car, but this one was turned into a ute. Should I put ute? Yeah. Into a ute. Tags. Car. Is that? Yep, there we go. Additional URL. Let's put this stream in there. Resource icon. Alright, save. Yes. Perfect. Okay, when that gets approved, it'll get approved. It'll probably take a week. Sorry, a week. It'll probably take like 4 to 5 days. There we go. I love that there's 4 backgrounds, but they made it so hard to switch between, like, easily to go between them. That's what I want to do. I like it. I like it a lot. Why is your chat 2 minutes late? No, sometimes I'm just really slow at picking up on things. The wheels that are on here are just like medium slicks. Have you seen the Gadget Mobile Genjet? What? Anyway, no, and I didn't want to see it. What are we talking about? I forgot to call it the Mini Wonder. I'm an idiot. Whatever. I also didn't put the stuff on the side before I released it. Oh well. It's fine. I was gonna put like a toolbox there to kind of like fill in the gap, but I completely forgot. It's fine. She'll be right, mate. I love this thing. It's so good. What's it like drifting inside of this area? I'm gonna use this controller. That controller. It is interfering. Barely see anything. It's too much fog. I give up. Whatever. It's cool. What do you guys rate it looks-wise out of 10? Any perfect scores coming through? This is the drift car. It's the easiest car, I reckon, to drift. Is it perfect for drifting? No. Is it easy? Yes. Hey, if what doesn't get approved, you can change it and put it back again. Yeah, probably. What is this map called? This is just the photo room. So what you do is you go main menu, free roam, include auxiliary debug content, which is in the bottom right corner of the screen, then showroom. It's default in the game. Then what you do is you'll be like zone A, which is normally where you'll start, then you go to zone B, then you can switch background, which will just be black, and then, wait, how do I do this? Yeah, then there's this one as well. But I prefer just this. Oh, that's cool. Oh, and it shows up as little point lights. Interesting. That's cool. But it's also cool with that. I don't know. Just go watch Inspector Gadget and you will see what I'm talking about. I don't want to. I remember it being not very good. As a child, I was easily enthralled by movies, and I did not enjoy that movie. Especially the sequel. Sequel was horrifically bad. It was from that time when companies were cashing in on every sequel that they could make, but try to save money by not having the real actors in it. Ugh, it was so bad. How many times have I been killed? Amazingly, none. Welcome, John Somali. You've come right at the end. We are wrapping up. That is the end of the stream. Thank you, everyone, for being here. It has been great. I'll catch you all next time. Goodbye.